Today, I will show you guys how you guys can check if a pet is duped and how to prevent getting scammed by dupe pets and Pessimer X. And the first thing you gotta do in order to check if a pet is duped and whatever the pet you're getting traded is, if it's duped or not, is by checking via bank. So what you gotta do is deposit your huge, in this case I have a gargoyle dragon right here, and you're just gonna deposit and then withdraw it. This is the simplest way to do, and a lot of people don't actually do it, but it's not really that helpful anyways. But you should probably do that in order to check. In this case, mine is not duped, so it's pretty fine, you know. But another way you could do this to check if your pet is duped or not is by going to the trading plaza. The trading plaza is like filled with a lot of players usually, and by any chance if somebody in the same server has the same dupe pets or pet as you with the same ID number, then it's probably going to be wiped. So what you want to do is make sure you load into the trading plaza, or whoever you're trading with loads into the trading plaza, and make sure you look at them, by the way, and then you go back in to your main server. You might want to do this a couple of times because usually not everybody, you might join a smaller server where there's not a lot of people that are in the same server, but usually this is how you're able to check, because last time I got given a huge dupe and it ended up like getting deleted once I came back to the server. So that's probably one of the easiest way to check if a pet is duped or not, and you want to do this multiple times like I said, because this is gonna be like a way you can get tons of like things out of your way. But anyways, the other thing you want to do is don't actually do trades that are going to be too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, then it probably is, because what usually ends up happening is a noob comes up to you and they're gonna be like, hey, do you want to trade? You know, I got this pet right here. I want your pet. And if they act like they're rushing you for some reason, then that's an immediate red flag. For example, and if they're overpaying too much, I usually see people paying like $1 trillion worth of value for like something like 300 billion, and the other person on the other side usually accepts. And what happens is that they get scammed. Because the other person doesn't actually suspect that, you know, they're just overpaying. You know, it's not anything bad. But what usually ends up happening, unfortunately, is that they get scammed, and then the person leaves the game, and it's just really sad to see, because this shouldn't be really happening. If Preston fixes his game, you know, this shouldn't usually be happening. But anyways, another way you guys can prevent yourself from getting scammed in Pet Simulator X, if you're using Discord by any chance, make sure to check their account, especially if you're in the Big Games Discord. There are tons and tons of scammers right now on the Big Games Discord, and it's really unfortunate because this shouldn't be happening, you know what I mean? Like, this shouldn't be happening. Why are people creating tons of all just to scam people? I don't really know. Like, there are, of course, some real true people, but right now, a lot of people are not trading huges. Most of them are probably duped if they're trading them. For example, let's just see this 14K crawl guy right here. This dude right here is a new account, you know, like, bro, he's already hella sus. He got VIP, sir, so a VIP rank. A lot of people actually just pay Robux just to get VIP link, and then just to be so they can be more trustworthy. But unfortunately, this mention right here doesn't have any sus things. Like, I think this is this is a brand new created account, so a lot of people are not getting scammed by him. I might do an update on this, but he's probably scamming with these huges. You know what I mean? If it's a new account, it's probably sus, and you probably don't want to trade with them. Some people are legit, but I still wouldn't trust them if they got like tons of mentions. Like, people actually do fake vouchers sometimes, so what it usually ends up happening is that. But if you guys want to check somebody's mention, just go up to just copy their ID, and then go to the top right, and then just click from user, and you're gonna be able to oh my god, yo, I just realized this dude, oh my god, I found the biggest scammer in the whole universe, dude. There's no way. Oh my, okay, there we go. That is actually a scammer, dude. This dude is actually a scammer. Holy, see, this is how you guys can know immediately once if they're a scammer or not, and the pets that they're gonna trade you are duped or not. Because, well, especially if the person has tons of tons of huges, and like they just played the game or something, like they just started. That just usually means an alt, and a lot of people are scamming with their main accounts as well. So just because they have Robux or their account looks really valuable does not make them trustworthy, by the way. As you can see, oh my god, your dupe pets, you know, this is obviously, you can already tell this person is a duper. So do not trade with them. Let me just look for more alts. I mean, more people. Yeah, this guy isn't. Just make sure to check everybody's mention. Usually what ends up happening is you forget to check somebody's mention, or somebody reaches out to you and in DMs because you're trying to trade your huges, and they are going to send you a message, and they'll be like, hey, I want to trade your dude, I want to trade your huges. So before you trade with them, make sure to check their mentions. Alright, because what ends up happening usually is that you don't do that, and they're gonna be like, hey, you know, you're gonna get a dupe huge, basically. And if usually, like, dude, I saw like an image where, like, basically it, like, whenever you transfer pets, right, it shows like that like purple thingy, like, oh my god, I just found there, dude. But bam, there we go. Ooh, I searched them up, and oh my god, this guy is a scammer again, dude. I literally can speed run scammers right now and dupers in the Big Games Discord right now. It's literally so easy. I feel bad for moderators that have to deal with this, but hopefully, moderators, please, man, you can try and ban some of these people that have, like, gotten tons of reports of them scamming. You know what I mean? But yeah, unfortunately, this is really unfortunate. Preston literally said that he was gonna fix this and that dupe pets are no longer possible. But guess what? It's still possible, alright? And it's been 6 months. It's been like 5 to 6 months, and he has not passed duping.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent.